Hey guys, it's me. Sorry we're late. Somebody OD'd on turkey and I had to take a nap. And I'm just waiting for dawn. And then we'll start. Or a few more viewers. I'm seeing Michael. Anyway, I hope everybody is having a good Christmas Eve. I know we are, because look who I found. We are back. Hi, Luana. Yes, Don drove all the way here from Illinois just so we could do this. Yeah, just so I could be late and fall asleep. Just so the dog can bark. But we're here.
Hang on a second.
All right. Midas one is Alex?
Yeah. Okay.
You got a lot going on in the little house today.
Yes. Yes.
Shall we draw our energy of the day card?
Yes.
From our Cheryl Lee Harnish deck. Hi, Andrea. Merry Christmas. Sorry we are late. Alice ate too much turkey.
We all ate too much turkey.
Alice ate too much turkey after being up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God, I'm full though. I hope everybody is full. I hope everybody has had a wonderful day and filled with Christmas spirit.
I hope everybody is getting ready for Santa Claus. Okay, Spirit, what do we need tonight?
We need Santa Claus to pay his own bills for a change. What we got?
Oh, we have integrity.
Oh.
Okay.
Integrity. Shall we read it from the book?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to read it from the book. And of course, I open to sexuality. That's where the book falls apart.
That's kind of ironic too.
No, right? Okay. Integrity. This card's coming to you today because your own sense of integrity is strong. I like that. Welcome. We need more people with strong integrity, I think. Yes. The world is kind of missing that. So welcome. I'm glad you're here. Do not doubt yourself or allow someone else to shake you with accusations, should that be the case. Your integrity demands that you do what feels right. This is because your integrity is directly connected to your spiritual sense of direction. I can see that. Mm-hmm. Much like a compass. I always call it a moral compass, I think. Mm-hmm. I have one. It sucks sometimes. But it helps you align with the divine plan and take right actions. One of Spirit's ways of guiding us through is through our integrity. It's important for you to remember that whatever action you have taken, it was with the best of intentions, regardless of the outcome. At the end of the day, it's between you and God, no one else. Keep that in mind. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It only matters what you think. Your heart is good. Do not allow any outside influence to leave you questioning it. Spirit doesn't. Carry on doing what you are doing. Just stay true to what you feel is right. That is all anyone can ever ask of you. And that's all Spirit ever asks you. Do what you feel is right. All right? Spirit put that feeling in you for a reason. Trust it. Often the integrity cards comes to those who are here to do important work on Spirit's behalf, which is what I've said. That's what this channel is for, to draw the people who are spiritually attuned and not, the people working on themselves.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
These people are strongly guided by their integrity. You are one of them. And sometimes your strengths and gifts are so tested so you can discover it for yourself. Just how strong they are within you. This card may also come to you if you are trying to deal with someone who is out of alignment with their personal integrity. Regardless of what takes place, do not deviate from your own sense of integrity as you deal with the situation. And do not attempt to fix or change the other person. Just stick to you. Basically is what it's saying. As long as you do you, boo, you're good. Send them love, forgive them as best you can, while you remain strong in your own truth and integrity. And if you have to, walk the fuck away. Sometimes that's what it takes. Yep. All right, guys. I'm so happy to see everybody. It has been such a good day, and I am so freaking full.
It has been a very busy
Look at this.
day.
Look at this. Okay, look. Alice does not have one of these, but Alice has one of these today. I ate. I ate a lot. Okay, I guess we ought to get on multi-stream because I've seen more viewers. Sorry, guys, if you had some Facebook comments, I probably didn't get them yet. Bear with us. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's Liz. Hi. Hi, Liz. Hi, Liz. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see what the energy of the day is. I'm feeling pretty good.
Well, the energy of the day is integrity.
But I got, well, that's a good reminder, though.
Very much so.
It really is.
Very much so.
Did you see Dory? I haven't showed you Dory.
You have not showed me Dory.
Oh.
Look, hold on. I can show stuff.
Don's back in the house for a minute. You know what? Why can't I see those?
Look. I got a birthday cauldron.
She did.
Now, birthday
was
July. 5 months ago. But we are very appreciative of birthday cauldron.
Better late than never.
Oh, sorry, Daisy.
All right, let's see what's going on in the universe. I don't know why, but I'm excited. Why am I excited?
And my puppy, it took her 2 days, but she forgave me.
Why am I excited? That wasn't exciting. Somebody got a little fucker in the mist.
Yeah.
All right, who's the one that's got the little fucker in the mist?
Spirit.
Oh, we all probably do somewhere in our life, There's always that little jerk off sitting, waiting in the corner.
Right.
But the good news is when you feel that 5 of Pentacles,
Oh.
either that
Spirit.
or somebody is going to get a message about getting out of the cold.
Okay.
Because here's a Hierophant. Either way, this is going to work out. If somebody's here about a little fucker's going to...
Okay, somebody might need to...
Little fucker's going to get it.
Somebody might need to,
You don't mess with the spiritual.
Somebody might need to, reevaluate the situation and look at it from a different point of view. We have the Page of Wands upside down, so somebody isn't wanting to look at what things actually are.
They got a little fucker.
And then we have the Knight of Wands. That's movement. We have the Four of Swords upside down. Somebody isn't wanting to take the time to sit down and relax. I can't read that name. Can we make the chat, the words bigger?
I think we tried this before and it was a no.
I don't like your answer. No, that didn't make it bigger.
Hi, Nora.
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 Okay. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about choices. But the card that gets me is this one. It's a Five of Swords. That card is a victory at all costs. And that's what scares me about it. That's what bothers me about it. Because it means that you'll stop at nothing to get what you want. Now, sometimes that's a good thing. But the energy that I'm feeling, and with the cards that Alice pulled out, that's not necessarily it's not the energy that you want to be in, because that means to get this, somebody is going to be hurt, and they're going to be hurt badly.
Merry Christmas. Hi, Natalie. Guys, we almost didn't. I'll tell you what, I ate so much turkey because Mike and I spent like a whole day roasting meats before Christmas, before Dawn and her family got here.
Let's just say it's been a busy time.
And I ate it.
It's been a busy time. Michael was supposed to have surgery a week ago, and a little over a week ago, and it fell through. So it was rescheduled, and he had it this week earlier. So as we were on our way down, he was trying to recuperate very, very slowly. So it's been quite busy this week.
Okay, Natalie, we got you, Mama.
And they were so in tune with how things needed to go this week that they had meats already made and whatnot. So we have been feasting and making sides and
shopping.
Michael, actually, I overheard him say that Christmas officially started today at 8 o'clock in the morning. Something like that, 9 o'clock, something like that.
8 o'clock for him? That's when he woke up. I was already up at 3.
So it has been a day of celebration and friends and family
and busy
soul family and trying to get things taken care of and grandbabies and all kinds of fun stuff.
And cookies.
So when Alice got done with her part of getting dinner ready, she grabbed her plate. We let her be first today because she was not first yesterday. And when she got done eating, she passed out. But when I got up this morning, she said, don't forget, 6 o'clock, we've got YouTube Live. And I was like, okay. So come 6 o'clock, I'm lighting candles and burning incense and getting into my space and making coffee, and
I make cookies.
Alice is sleeping.
Oh. I forgot to have a cookie.
You did.
I did.
So you're going to have a cookie?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I get the other cookie? Uh-huh. Oh, these cookies are fantastic. Okay.
Natalie, I love your energy. I feel like there's a lot going on around you right now.
It's quiet.
No.
Oh, I'm having a hard time.
Who are you playing with, girlfriend?
I got the star.
Well, I got the Six of Cups and a Page of Wands.
Hmm.
And then I got the upside down 7.
And I don't know what you got going on over there, but I like my cards a lot better.
Do I have to play the bad cop today?
I think so.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I think I'm looking at a past energy here.
You might be.
I do, because of the Six of Cups right at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this is maybe okay, interfering with something going on today.
Something that has our energy out of balance because we've got the upside down Queen of Wands right here.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Natalie.
Yeah. She got some major juju going on there.
Mm-hmm.
You got the upside down world. I got the upside down Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what I have,
Somebody's afraid to move.
I have the Star, I have the Ace of Cups, and then I have the World upside down. Typically, when I have the World upside down, Alice's card counters it and is right side up. However, this time, she has the Wheel of Fortune upside down too.
So
Okay?
somebody's not wanting to move. Feel like somebody needs.
However, with the Star, this is a spiritual journey. It's a spiritual journey for a lesson that you signed on for learning. Okay? So I think that whatever this relationship from the past is,
Or even if it's this one now.
it might be going into the past.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, go towards it with, what can I learn from this?
And you won't
Instead of, why is this happening to me?
Mm-hmm.
What am I in this to learn? And that will help us with this always on an amazing journey, yes. But this queen handles things much better when she's in her balanced energy. So take some time for yourself. Self-care is very important. It's always important, but right now it seems like it's even more important because with the way things are going, things get out of balance very quickly. So make sure that you take a few minutes for yourself every day, whether it meditate, a salt bath, a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee can be the difference between life and death in some situations.
You know, whatever it takes to woosah.
Yes.
And pull your energy back to center. Because I'm seeing some amazing energy here on the board. And I'm just going to talk to you. Let's talk spirit. Let's talk your spirit. Alright, whatever the cycle is, you're coming to an end of it. Alright, because I feel like you feel kind of stuck, like you can't move in some ways. Like there's no opportunities, maybe. Self-care is good. And you're ready to build. It's frustrating. I feel frustrated. Because I feel like whatever situation you're in, you're more advanced in your understanding of things spiritually. Like, I don't know. It's like there's something missing in the everyday type thing. And it's not really missing. It's right here. It's right here in the Six of Cups.
Yeah. Because the energy that I'm getting is yours is frustration, but mine's like, hold on.
See, I got the World up right here.
Good.
Okay.
My energy that I'm feeling is like, hold on, wait a minute. Let's start.
There she is.
This again. There's something that's not quite let's look at it from a different perspective, maybe is how I want to say it.
There she is. There's the mini Empress. All right. Here's the deal, Ladybug. Well, okay. I feel like this journey is kind of like Dawn said, is here to show you exactly what you're made of.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got a job to do. I got the Nine of Pentacles here with the Page of Pentacles. You have messages. You have something to do. And I feel like you know maybe what this is. I'm not seeing the 9. But with this Two of Pentacles here, you're trying to balance something that's kind of out of whack. The good news is you're coming out of this phase, whatever it is. I feel like there's some heartache. There's some heavy burdens. But I need to remind you with this world, this Page of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles. Watch your mindset, Mama. Alright, watch your mindset. Because you literally have okay, Jeffrey. You literally have with these 3 cards a telling tale right here. Because basically I mean, Spirit's giving you everything you needed. I can't get these right.
I can't get
All right.
it right. There you go.
Spirit's giving you everything you need to make the world your oyster. But I feel like in some of this is happening so that you can realize your own energy, all right, and your own value. That's what this world is all about, is understanding you, boo, and your power of co-creation, and your power of co-creation and your responsibility of co-creation, all right? Now, what you do affects others. What others do affects you. In this spiritual journey, I know that we have been taught that it's all about me, 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 me. But guess what? Yes, sweetheart, we are. Liz. But in this journey,
but if anything resonates with you,
it's for you too.
Yes.
In this journey, we are here to discover our strength for spirit. All right. One of the reasons why we are here is to be that vessel, that mouth, the ears, the eyes. We're on the road to discovering that because we have been so pulled apart from that worth. You know, we've been told we're unworthy.
Absolutely.
We're this, we're that.
Hence, I'll take to the Lord. That's because we have been taught by religion that we are unworthy and separate from Christ consciousness. But however, Christ consciousness is right here. It's right in your third eye.
It's right here, Jim. Do not discount your love. That
Absolutely.
is hugely Christ consciousness. All right?
Absolutely.
They'll want you to believe it's weak and it's this and it's that and it's the... No. Don't discount your love. Huge Christ consciousness within that emotion. All right? Now, I forget where I was at. Scary. Why is it scary?
Are your chakras open too far? Because there's a balance. There's a balance in your chakras. If they're open too far, then you're too giving, you're too loving, or you're too hurt, or you talk too much, or whatever. You have to. There are meditations that you can do to close them down a little bit so that you're balanced. Okay?
Because if not, then you end up with this heartache.
Yes.
All right. Now, here's the deal. All right. This is actually beautiful. Now, I don't know if this is the past or the future, or you're going through this transition now, but this Wheel of Fortune is not one that somebody wanted to go through. I understand that. Somebody went through a dark night of the soul. That sucks. Somebody's about to come out and realize their strength. They're about to get the message and they're about to move forward. That's the good news. Oh,
Yes.
the good news is, you guys, is this is temporary. Okay?
Absolutely.
This is temporary. But what you do with it, now, the energy that comes from your heart, that's about the only thing recorded in eternity. Alright? There's a certain vibration that gets recorded in eternity, and there are certain vibrations that are here. And they stay here and they die here. Alright?
Mm.
We are eternity recorders. Alright? That's our tribe. So, what we live in is a bunch of temporary type mindsets. Alright? We're rising above that. It is not an easy task to do. You guys are doing amazing. I love you for being brave enough to be different. And thank you for being here. Because you're important. You don't even know.
And it's amazing the synchronicities that you will see, Natalie. You just read about the dark night of the soul. That was one of the phrases that Alice ended up saying. And quite honestly, she was looking at the Page of Pentacles when she said dark night of the soul.
Well, I was looking at these three along with the upside down world coming to the end and the 8. So it's kind of like moving energy. It's moving. That's good. I don't see the hangman here. I feel like as far as opportunities go, you feel stuck. Like they don't seem like they have manifested. They have, but I think your mindset, which is what I was talking about, your mindset. Make sure that you try and keep positive no matter what. All right. So you are literally manifesting what's in here. All right. So we have to keep balance so we aren't manifesting bullshit. Because we can manifest some bullshit. I've done it. And the thing is because we're still learning from pain instead of trying to flip that switch and learn from love. And one of the ways we learn from love is we find the love where there seems to be none. And how we do that is we sit back for every situation and we find those blessings. All right? When we can sit back and find the blessings through the pain, what has this taught me? What have I gained from this? When we can find a way, when we're in the midst of worry, and we're sitting here thinking about all the things that could go wrong, if we can find a way to stop thinking that way, and instead of thinking about all the things that go wrong, or could go wrong, we start thinking about all the things that could go right. Because possibilities are endless, and we are manifesting those things.
And quite honestly, sometimes...
Remember, fear is not faith. Worry is fear, and fear is not faith. We need to step in that faith. What I'm seeing here with this integrity card, we've got some good people here, and we need to live from it. And that's the message I'm getting here. Stick to it. It's all right here, guys. And what else, ma'am?
I was going to say sometimes, and I've been there, it's been so hard to find the good things or the blessings or something to be grateful for that I had to go all the way back to I'm thankful that I'm breathing. I'm thankful that I had something to eat today. I'm thankful that, I was able to take a shower today.
You took a bath.
Oh, I did take a bath.
She did. She took a bath in her own products.
Nice. I did, and I used a dragon's blood
bath bomb.
No. Yeah.
Truffle.
Yeah.
She used a truffle. Yeah. Half a truffle.
I didn't. It wasn't even half a truffle. It was like a third of a truffle.
We gotta fix that.
Yeah, I know. So I need those a little
So
bit.
anybody that
Commemorative
orders the
batch.
Authentically Alice bath truffles, please remember to only use 1/3 to 1/2 of a truffle. Otherwise, you're going to be really soft.
And your bathtub's going to be really slippery.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So we have, where do we have, let's see. Somebody
Where
asked
is
for a
Natalie?
general.
Natalie, yeah, general.
Meditating. Tanya.
Tina.
Tanya asked for a general, and then Dune asked for a general for 2023, and then Andrea.
Wait.
Okay, well, Andrea, we're going to jump you because if you haven't heard from him in 2 months, the only reason that he's contacting you is to see if you're still interested and if to see if he's still got you on the line. That's the only reason he's still calling, or he's calling after 2 months and not hearing a word from him.
Okay, you said we got Andrea.
That's up to you how you handle that, but
Paige, stop it.
Okay, so we have Tanya. We're getting ready to do Tanya, and then we have Dune, who wants a general, and then we have you're welcome, Natalie. Tina wants to know if she'll meet new love or is someone from her past. Okay, well, they're an X for a reason.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes they come back.
I know.
Sometimes they come back. Watch the movie.
Sometimes they've actually done the work and they come back correctly. Sometimes they haven't, and you need to use discernment with that. Oh, Jeffrey says, believe in Jesus Christ and he'll set you free. I'm already set free. I believe in Jesus Christ.
I was never bonded to begin with.
He was a prophet.
He was a person.
Absolutely.
Just like you and me.
Absolutely.
They rewrote his story to control people's minds.
Absolutely. So, Jeffrey, you can either leave or we can
and make you believe that you can never be like him. I believe in Jesus too, but the Christ consciousness is alive in all of us.
Yes. And once you decide that you are worthy, because you are here, just because you are breathing, you are worthy of Christ consciousness.
And you're worthy of God. He is not something.
God is within you. God is within you completely and always.
Oh my gosh. And what comes out first, because this really ticks me off. Temperance Angel comes out saying, Alice, don't smack him. Don't smack him.
Well, some people are less woke. Some people are less woke, but I'll tell you what, my grandson is here. My grandson just turned 3 years old, and right before
he's got more Christ consciousness in his little finger than most Christians have.
Right before we left to come down here, he looked up at the light and he said, Nana, it's yellow. And I said, what's yellow? He was like, Nana, it's yellow and it's so fast, it moves. And I was like, what is it, sweet baby? And I said, is it a spirit? Is it a ghost? He's like, no. I said,
yes, Andrea.
Is it your ancestors? He said, no. I said, is it a circle? He said, yes, Nana. Yes, it's a circle. It moves so fast. It's a circle. It moves so fast. Tell me why my 3-year-old grandson is seeing orbs. And it actually was a gold orb, okay? And that gold orb followed us here because he looked at me this afternoon and he said, Nana, it's a yellow circle. It moves so fast. And I said, is it yellow or is it gold? He said, it's gold, Nana. It's gold. It's a gold circle. And I was like, okay, buddy. Now, go look up what a golden orb means. Jeffrey.
Oh, he's not going to do it.
No, he's not going to do it.
He's just gonna sit there and talk about things.
He's gonna sit there and try to give us
Something we've already been through
a
and
million
sorted
times.
through. You know, you know what gets me though? I mean, I was married to
Preacher's son,
yeah,
right?
Mom and Dad were both preachers. And they always say, oh, you haven't read the Bible, you haven't done this or you. No, I moved past it. And I'll tell you when I moved past it. When I went back and read Genesis again and I watched it, or looked at the trials of tomorrow, and I really looked at that God in that Old Testament, and it's like, okay, anybody who could worship that should be ashamed of themselves. Because that's really a disgusting thing. That is a man. That is a human. That's not God. They're discussing.
Hold on. King James Bible, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Do you know who wrote the Bible?
Constantine.
Do you know why God sent Jesus to this earth? To show us how to love one another.
To show us what we are supposed to be.
Your interpretation of the Bible
comes from Constantine.
You need to look at yourself. You actually need to go back, instead of looking at a king's version of the Bible, you need to go back to the original Bible.
What you need to do is put the Bible down, because the truth is written in your soul. Every bit of it's written in your soul. And anything that is written down other than that is man's interpretation of that truth. It's man's egoic interpretation of that truth. And here's the thing about God. I will never tell you what God is.
Because God is anything and everything that you need it to be at that point in time.
Only egoic person will tell you what God is, or try to tell you what God is. Because how do you explain eternity? Seriously. How do you put into words?
And go look at the Hebrew version of the Bible, the Hebrew translation, the original translation. Those scriptures are so much more spiritual. They talk universally and divinely.
It's not even the same book.
It's not. It is not even the same book.
But they know that. It's kind of like, you know.
See. Jeffrey's on Facebook. He's going to have to
go away.
Yeah, he's going to have to go away.
Well, why is he here? I mean,
he obviously has something that he needs to learn.
He's probably trying to save souls. But, you know, maybe he's trying to save his own and get out of that. You know, I mean, are you washed in blood? You know that's a black mass, right? Being washed in blood. They put Elizabeth Bathory, they put on trial for that.
We'll be washed in blood? Is that the same blood that they wash themselves with in satanic rituals?
It is.
Washing in blood?
It is. Drinking the blood, eating the flesh. That's all black mass. That's all black mass, and they don't even realize it.
We're all the sons and daughters of God. When Yeshua said, my Father and I are one, he became God because he was one with God. We can all reach ascension and be one with God. Amen. Absolutely. Amen, Tina.
Tanya, wow. Amazing.
Tina. Oh, you're looking at Tanya?
Yeah, Tanya was next.
Sorry, I was reading the comments.
Guys, you are amazing.
Is there a spirit in my house because I feel like there's something in my house, or is it my father, Hector? Well, Andrea, if spirits go through your house, if they're anything like our house, they go through them all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Actually, the spirit world is about 3 foot.
Okay, then we need to put Melina on there.
Melina? What is Melina? Alright. Alright, Tanya, here's the deal. I see you waxing poetic. I see you being in the past a lot. Trying to make a decision about something. Okay, Liz got a question. About your ex. Okay. We'll get to that one, Liz. Tanya. Amazing energy. Magician is first. I'm going to say that there's a little warning here that you want to start thinking about the good things in your past and let those help you propel forward, because yeah, don't be stuck in the bad memories because you're still manifesting. The good news is the world right here at the end, you're going to get some messages. You got some dreams coming true here. Why did that have to show up? Why?
What is it?
Swordsy.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So, Tanya,
I'm gonna look at this guy.
okay, I'm just gonna be quite blunt. Tanya, are you suffering from depression?
God doesn't know anything but love, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's a little slow because I just recited that whole Bible verse. But that's okay. He can show his slowness. I hope that his God guides him correctly.
No, that God doesn't.
Tanya, I'm looking here like you got the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups reversed, okay? The Five of Wands is fighting, and the Five of Cups reversed is letting go of regrets, okay? You've been fighting it actually pretty hard. I got a very happy feeling when I saw this card. Now, if you looked at if you've been here for a few minutes, this card came out in the reading before as well, and it wasn't a good feeling. But this one is, you are fighting to overcome this depression at all costs, okay? And you got a period of rest, all right? Now comes the scary part, because you have this new beginning right here that you are just not wanting to take, okay? And I'm not sure why you're not wanting to take it.
She's not wanting to be the fool.
Okay. Because on the other side of that, we have the Emperor. We have the Queen of Cups, okay? And we have the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebrations, okay? You are doing amazing work on yourself. You are releasing the depression that you're going through, and I'm not sure what caused it.
This swordsy guy right here, come in promising
because
her
I was feeling more like a lost family member is what I was feeling, instead of swordsy guy, which is why I said I'm not sure, because I didn't know how deep to get into.
Swordsy guy is somebody that like sucks the joy. Now that's an energy.
Okay.
Now whether this is embodied by, something that has sucked the joy, it does not have to be a man. To me, it's a little asshole energy. Now that could be within ourselves too. All right, Swordsy, we could be robbing ourselves of this joy. But I don't feel like I feel like somebody came in and made her a bunch of promises and then didn't deliver. And she's pulling out of that.
Where is this guy on Facebook at? Because I'm not,
You'd have to be on the merging.
Yeah, except there's no comments on there.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, could be, you could be on Authentically, Alice.
Yeah, I just looked and there's no comments on that one.
Well, maybe you removed him.
It didn't, because I can't find him.
I wouldn't worry about him.
There we go. Oh no.
We can go on. Maybe he'll learn something.
Do you want me to leave him?
Yeah, maybe he'll learn something.
Okay. I can ban him from the live streams.
Yeah,
so that he can't comment.
Maybe he can learn something.
Okay.
Maybe the other people in the room could also teach him something.
Okay.
They're quite spiritually advanced, past
So,
the needing to
then
follow somebody else's idea of God, because the people that we work with have God firmly in where he belongs. So we don't have to worry about Jeffrey. Tanya, okay, you're right. My dad died a year ago, also in a marriage that hasn't been good.
Okay.
Jesus is already here, Jeffrey.
And by the way, Jeffrey, that's a beautiful baby in your profile picture.
Why don't you go play with the baby? It might teach you something about love and truth. We could learn a lot from our children instead of trying to force feed them that they aren't worthy and that they're born into sin and they're sinners and they're this and they're that.
Here's the
What
thing
they
about
do
the
to children
babies.
just
Here's
makes
the
them
thing
run up.
about the babies that are being born now.
They don't buy it.
They're actually coming here to teach us a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we need to pay a lot more attention to the babies.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the King of Cups upside down here. This is what's stealing your joy. All right. There's a King of Cups upside down, and then there's a King of Wands. You said your father passed. I feel like the King of Wands is your father. Energy, which is a very supporting and loving energy.
So understand that your father has changed forms. He's left his physical body.
But he's very much present.
And his soul is still there. Is still checking in on you. And you more than likely are caught in your grief from losing him in the physical world, that you haven't been able to allow him to come forward to you from the spiritual world yet.
Well, she hasn't acknowledged he's there.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't just acknowledged it yet. Here's the deal, okay? We started out your spread, Tanya, with the Magician. We ended it with the Nine of Pentacles.
Nice.
So you got some major juju going on here, sister. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Spirit is here, guiding you, with you. That's kind of like my mom. Remember when I talked to Elaine? I mean, my mom died when I was 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like every single spirit between here and there since I was like 5 has made themselves known, but never my mom. And it was kind of weird. And I always wondered, why did my mom never show up? Everybody, their brother, their sister, their cousin, their whatever, I had to turn it off. But my mom never showed up.
Yes, she did.
She was there all along.
Oh, yes, and she's been there with you multiple times, and things have happened that protected you that you had no idea how they happened. They freaked the shit out of people, and
What she said.
yes.
And I just didn't realize it. So, Tanya, what I'm feeling here is that your dad is still full on present. Yes. Still full on present. And I feel like that he was, whatever this you're going through here, he was there too. He was supporting you. I feel like that there are signs that he does kind of, that make you go, huh. Feel like there's a smell associated with your dad. I feel like you've talked yourself out of it a few times.
With my grandmother, when my grandmother visits, it's roses. Roses were her favorite flowers.
Or she tickles me on the back of my neck.
My next door neighbor, when she passed, it's lilacs. My next door neighbor, when I was little, we moved into this house when I was in 1st grade. And I always wanted to go over and see Bess.
Not possible. See, that's your problem, Jeffrey. Everything is possible when you have God. Everything. And instead of reading a Bible that was written 1,000,000 years ago to get guidance, these are living Bibles. You've been lied to, Jeffrey.
Okay, so the only question I have is, Jeffrey, we haven't met the people who join us for these lives.
How do we know this?
How do we know this?
Because
stuff?
God tells us.
Every time
there were prophets then, there's prophets now.
Every time I shuffle my cards, I ask for a divine message from Spirit for whoever I'm reading for.
And we're talking about
a rightly divine message.
And we're not talking about universal energy. That's where the spirits and the angels and the all tread. We're talking about eternal divine energy. We're talking about eternal consciousness. Not something that you can understand or I can explain, nor would I try to, because I'm not that egotistical.
Okay, hold on. Because, here, this is the card that's on the bottom of my deck. Jeffrey, you've got some questions. You're fighting right now. You're fighting what you've been taught, what's been drilled into your head, the biblical, the religious. You're fighting what you know, and you've got fear. This card is the devil card. You're fighting yourself right now. You know you've had things happen that aren't quite right, that you just can't explain. You're fighting yourself because you know that things that you've been taught have fallacies in them. And you're searching for truth right now. That's why you came here.
The truth is inside you. We cannot give you the truth.
Blessed be. Natalie.
We cannot give you the truth, alright? We can only help you find what is inside you because that is your guide. God made us all different for a reason. Okay, we are a unique expression of that divine connection for a reason. Alright? You did not have the same relationship with your father as your sister or brother did.
Absolutely.
I do not have the same relationship with God as you do. I cannot define God for you because only you can do that. You're supposed to have that relationship. No more than I can define your father for you.
You laugh now. But when you have an angel that has multiple eyes sitting on you, that's full of feathers, when you wake up one morning,
it may be demons that take him out of that, because there's only one thing that will get rid of demons. You and I both know that, and that's true. And that woke me up from, demons is actually what woke me up, because I was full on Christian BS crap, and I was so attacked. And then Jesus came. Boom.
See, Tina, here's the thing. That Bible, that King James Bible that Jeffrey is quoting, Jeffrey's already committing a sin by even being here, because it says to stay away from the seers and the readers and whatnot. So Jeffrey's already committing sin, so therefore isn't going to get into the heaven that they're not worthy of in the first place, according to their Bible.
Okay, we have Dune. Dune, I just pulled.
Dune, are you still here?
And I'm just going to tell you what I see. I see a lot of healing.
Thank you, Liz. Liz says, Jeffrey, these two are legit and totally awesome.
Alright. Two of Wands. Spirit is going to ask you to make different choices. Dune. I think you're looking for something new. And Spirit's going to ask you to have the strength to make some different choices, or make them a different way. But you're going to have help. Alright, there's going to be a guide. And I think that guy, actually, I think he's going to get connected here. Feel like there's going to be an older gentleman that's going to help you come out of whatever mindset you're in. You're arguing with yourself, Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
All right. whatever kind of mind trap you've been in for this year, you're going to come out of it.
Who are you talking?
Jeffrey. Or Dune, I'm sorry.
Dune. Okay. Tina, this is for Dune.
Yes. And then you're after that, Tina. Hold on. I'm trying not to read comments so I don't go, I love you. Please, quit hurting yourself and everybody else with your bullshit.
Absolutely, because Jesus Christ was real. He truly was. He was a man.
Of course, his
who
story
walked
was
the earth,
and he was a
and
divine
he
brat,
tried
too.
to teach us.
Do you know how many kids he
live.
killed during his growing up? Like three little brats. Boom, dead. Do you know that? Do you know anything about? Do you know anything about Jesus that wasn't written in that Bible? Do you know anything about history? Probably
not. I don't know. Is that the whitewashed history, Alice, or is that the War One?
No, what was left out of the gospel of the infancy that old Constantine decided that showed the very human side of Jesus, and not this bullshit Jesus that they try to prevent. Jesus was a man just like you and me.
Yeah, absolutely he was.
Yes.
Absolutely he was. And he was, according to the Bible, he had hair of wool and skin of copper.
Yeah, well, do you know how many virgin births have been in history? Just like the story of Jesus? I know of at least 3, 4. I mean, every single religion has a story of the virgin birth in whatever.
Tina says we're feeding into him. Maybe a little, because I have a problem.
I've had to save a lot of people.
The way that things have been manipulated. I really do.
I had to save a lot of people from Christianity and depression because of Christianity. I'm tired of it.
Who's our next person?
I'm still at Dune.
Oh, you're still at Dune?
Okay, here's the thing, Dune. Emperor's on the board, baby. You have that Emperor energy. That's why you're here. Emperor energy is no joke. Emperor is the highest card on the board between this realm and that realm. Well, actually, Empress is. The Emperor's right after the Empress.
Yes.
Alright, so you got it going on, baby. And you're going to start feeling it. You're going to come out of whatever this Nine of Swords energy is. And when you do, you're going to be kicking some ass. Alright? You're examining the past too much, alright? I have to tell you that the moment and the magic that we have lives in this moment. We need to learn from the past, not live there. Alright? So, let's come out of the past a little bit. Let's use the lessons from the past to make different choices for the future. And it's nothing but bright for you. Alright, we got some healing going on. I see a beautiful 2023. Now, if you want to know about finances, I'm talking spiritually there. You got some good things going on. You got some good energy coming to you. You got some good opportunities coming to you.
Yeah, we like good opportunities.
Now, let's look at something. Oh, we got the World again. That's twice this card has come out. I'm looking at financial here. You got some changes coming in, and there's the Sun. Things are changing. I don't know what opportunities is coming in that financial realm, but I think that it's already on its way. I think you're already working on it. You're already aware of it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do something new. Because this 8 of Swords is coming up here, and that means that that's basically a mind lock. Being afraid to move. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. That's my message. Don't be afraid to be that fool. Yeah, Jeffrey, do you know the number one sin? The only unforgivable sin? And every time you open your mouth, you're doing it. Remember that. Anyway, Dune, my dear, you're about to embrace your emperor. So you got some changes going on. You have some movement in the soul and in the mind, both. That's going to propel you forward. And you're going to start seeing that these new choices are going to also propel you forward, because I feel like that you are in a habit of making choices by a certain set of rules. And I feel like those rules are going to change. And when they do, your whole life's going to change. I hope that helps. Okay, we got Tina. Tina, sweetheart, are you here?
Tina is still here. Tina is extremely frustrated.
Aww.
Tina is extremely frustrated because we keep responding to Jeffrey. Yes, well, understandable. However, it is Christmas.
And Jeffrey needs love too. Yes. And truth.
And we don't have anywhere to be tomorrow. The weather outside is frightful.
But the fire is so delightful.
And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And we ain't kissing goodnight, woman.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Narelle would like a reading.
Narelle, you sure may.
That's after.
We got Tina and Melina and Liz and them.
Okay. All right, Tina. What is it that you're wanting to know, ma'am?
She wanted to know about love.
About love?
Yes, she wanted to know, I believe, about her ex. Something. Remind us, Tina. Let's see.
It's refreshing.
I know, I've seen it up here, Tina.
Oh, she's scrolling back to see what your question was.
Can I have a reading? My question is, will I meet a new lover, someone from my past? Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Love. 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 Bum, bum, bum. What was that from? Michael?
I don't know.
Oh. Tina. There's somebody on your mind, hot and heavy from your past. Oh, Tina's first card up here is the High Priest. Mm. Oh, hell.
Look, I don't like... Okay. All right. So, Tina, this person from your past...
Powerful person.
This person is,
Made you check yourself.
Okay. So, we have the Magician and the Fool card, both upside down. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Devil. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. So what I'm getting from these cards is that this
Confusing mess.
this person from the past is a karmic relationship. Okay. It is a lesson. It is clearing karmic debt from past lives. Okay. So that being said, it it's got a very strong hold on you. Okay. Here's the thing.
Neither do we, Jeff.
You don't get out of that karmic debt until you realize the addictions, the stresses, the fears, the
Codependency.
yes, very well said, that this relationship holds. Once you figure that out, then you can set this down. I'll tell you what, sometimes it takes a while. I
That's
was
a crazy maker.
married to my ex-husband for 11 years. The next relationship I was in for 4 years. The next relationship I was in for 15 years. So, yeah, I'm one of those people that I'm in it for the long haul. And sometimes it damn near kills me before I get the message that this isn't someone that I should be loyal to, because they're not loyal to me. Okay?
But we have this idea that we place our value in somebody else's ability to change for us
Mhm.
instead of
Or
our ability to
or
change ourselves.
this also could be to teach you your own self-worth. Okay? Your own self-worth, because you know, one of the things that I had to deal with was, well, if I just do this, then I'll be good enough. If I just do this, then I'll be good enough.
You're already
If I
good
just do this, then maybe I'll be good enough. Why am I not good enough for this person?
Maybe you're too good for that person.
Exactly. And this, once you get through this karmic relationship, this karmic lesson, then you get to choose. You get to choose, you get to fill your cups with whatever you want to put in them. Okay?
I fill my cups with truth.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't like it. But here's the deal, Tina, my darling. Merry Christmas, Jeffrey. Tina, you're beautiful. You have an amazing heart. But you also got some joke in your trunk. And I feel like that this relationship from the past was very strong. And it made you face some things that maybe you didn't want to face. You know, maybe that devil in you, those codependencies, you know, those weaknesses that it made you realize a few things. Now, I started off this spread with the High Priest, and I ended it with the Temperance Angel.
Mm-hmm. That is completely right, because it's a karmic relationship. She already says that she's intuitive, so she's the High Priestess.
Mm-hmm. So,
and the Temperance is what is allowing her to step into that energy.
You basically went through some shit in this relationship. It was a confusing, crazy-making mess.
Mm-hmm.
You moved out of it. It made you see some things.
Mm-hmm. And
but
things are still coming to light. Things
yeah.
are still coming to light now as to what actually was going on in that relationship.
No. Well, actually, I feel like there's a few things going on in that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly he wasn't present in the relationship with you because there were other influences
Mm-hmm.
that he didn't want to walk away from. He didn't want to make the choices to walk away from. Yeah, well, here's the thing. With this high priest showing up, you ought to be laughing at that shit, Tina. Black magic is below. I mean, if you think about it, it's laughable. It's your energy, you own it. The only way black magic works is if you let it. And the only reason why you would let it is because you don't understand your own power. Honestly, when it comes to black magic idiots, I offer to send them some hair and tell them, hey, go ahead, I'll sit back and laugh, because what my angels are going to do to you,
and that's just it. You never know
whatever
how someone is
demons you
protected
send
in the
on
spirit
me
world.
is going to come back and kick your ass. All right, your own demons that you sent to get me is going to come back and kick your ass for you being fool enough to send them my way, knowing they were going to get their ass kicked. They aren't going to like that very much. That's the kind of not fear and faith you need to have at what's inside you, which is a heck of a lot higher in vibration than what they are sending to you. Well, let him have spells done on him. That's his problem.
That's because he
he
allowed it to happen.
So you already know the answer to this question. If he's doing these kind of things, Tina, you need to move away from that. And you need to walk in the light. Because if you're pulled into that as an empath, and if you're not ready for it yet, it can be a very,
So pull your energy back just a little bit, because this is something that he has to go through on his own. Because he has to understand him.
And you don't want the karma. If he's messing with that kind of magic, sweetheart, you don't want the karma splash
Okay,
off of that
hold on.
shit.
She said that he's had spells done on him.
Right. Oh.
By somebody else.
Oh.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Gotcha.
You don't necessarily know what's going on in the spiritual world. Okay? And when you take away free will from somebody, doing magic, messing with magic, if you take away somebody's free will, there are serious consequences for that.
Right.
He has to be the one to break that spell, though. You can't do it.
Oh.
That just throws you into the middle of the spell work.
She thinks
that throws you into the another woman is doing spell work on him, and that very well may be.
Let's look. Let's just look. I don't need to look at things like that, but let's just look. Because there is, and there is, but you know
when
what?
you take away somebody's free will, shit's gonna get ugly, because that stuff's gonna backfire. It always does.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You have amazing energy, and if you want to protect him, and it's meant for him to be protected, because, you know, divine will sometimes allows things like this to happen for growth. So, this may be a lesson for him.
It is.
To learn his own power, which, again, is something...
He may actually have given his power to this other woman, not even realizing it.
He may have.
Now, what came out for me is the upside down Lovers card.
Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting over you. So, no, he's not happy in this new relationship. He's not going to be happy, especially if there's black magic, and she's using magic to keep him, because his soul is not wanting to be there. But this energy is messed up. Everything in between here. Now, if this is the cause of black magic... Oh, jeez, there's a 4. This isn't karmic. The other one's the karmic. That's Queen of Pentacles. That was the one on the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
Tina. Yes. I see that. Very powerful relationship. I see that too. And I'm still, there's some backbiting. There's some blindness. I'm still not getting a spell card. I'm still not getting the idea that there is black magic about. I'm getting more ego.
Well, ego magic is...
It's
It still takes away somebody's free will.
Right. Yes.
Ew.
I can see that right here, Tina. I can see that. And that's some big pain, but that's a 7 and a 3, which is a 10. That's the good news. You are coming to the end of this.
And if you need confirmation, there's the 10 of Swords. That's the end of the cycle, the end of a depression cycle.
Yes.
Now, I showed you the Lovers reversed. Showed you the 6 of Cups. Or I didn't show you the 6 of Cups, but this 6 of Cups, it's also reversed. Then we have the Hermit card, which is, going away and looking within yourself. Okay.
Taking time with spirit.
Yes. And then we have this, the 10 of Swords.
Giving up those burdens.
And then we have the Sun. Okay. Things are going to get better. And if you don't spend this year healing, you will have a divine partner come in.
Yes. I feel like you need to kind of move away from this energy. And I can't tell you if it's this guy or not, but as soon as you let it go, if this, because there is twin flame energy on the board, all right? If it's this old guy, as soon as you move away and you start doing you, boo, then he will move back. If it's a new guy, as soon as you start moving away from this energy and you start doing you, boo, this new person will come in.
Okay. This card is typically, I associate it with studying, with learning. Okay. And this is someone in the upside down position. It is someone not wanting to learn a lesson. In what you just said, pull your power back.
Yes.
Just,
yes.
you don't have to close your heart off.
No.
Don't have to close your heart off. Hold space for him to heal. Okay? Pull your power back. That's going to change everything. Just call your energy back away from him and let him deal with what he needs to deal with. Pull your power back to you. Leave space. Hold space for him to heal. Okay? That's going to completely change the dynamic. It'll change the dynamic of your relationship with him. It'll change the dynamic of your relationship with yourself. And it'll change the dynamic of him in the relationship that he's in now. Okay? Take it back. Call it back. Call it back. in whatever way. If he had financial power over you, if you paid the majority of the bills or whatever, or had constantly had to buy him things, okay? I call back my financial power in order that I can take care of my own needs. You no longer have that power over me. Across all time, space, realities,
and dimensions.
past, present, and future.
Yes.
Okay? That is a healing technique from Elaine McNaughton. And she is absolutely fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remember that name, Elaine McNaughton.
Okay.
Paradigm shift technique.
Yes.
Look it up on Facebook.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
She's amazing.
And I'm going to give this example again because she said it was buffering. Okay. If he took financial power away from you, you were constantly having to pay the majority of the bills or all of the bills or constantly buying him things. I take my power back of financial burdens. I take my ability to be able to purchase things for myself and take care of myself with my own money across all time, space, realities, and dimensions, past, present, and future. That is Elaine McNaughton, Paradigm Shift Technique. Look her up on Facebook. She is absolutely amazing.
She is.
She does all kinds of energy work and helps with healing. All kinds of things that we
will not even know that you had. She will.
We can go to therapy for years and not get nearly as far as a 30-minute session with Elaine. She is absolutely fantastic.
Yes. Yes, Tina.
Okay, but that was just an example, Tina. Yes. Okay, and not necessarily that, but there are so many different ways that we either give our power away or someone takes it away. If they're emotionally abusive, if they're
we have to
physically abusive, but being manipulated to give it away.
Right. And we don't know it.
Yes.
Because we don't understand the extent of our own energy and our own. Right. This is what I talk about responsible co-creation.
Yes.
We first have to understand ourselves and our abilities. And then how my abilities affect you.
Yes.
And then how her abilities affect me.
Yes.
And whether or not I allow her abilities to affect me or not. Now, if I don't allow her abilities to affect me, then I essentially am stealing her magic from her. I'm essentially stealing her power from her to affect her reality as well, because we are co-creating in this space.
Right. And not everybody wants to co-create positively, okay?
No.
The people who don't want to co-create positively with you, those are the ones that you have to block. It's spiritual warfare.
It is. It doesn't mean that you don't love them. It just means that you have to. Right. You have to make your space a positive co-creation area. That's why our group is called Co-Creation Station.
Yes.
So we can learn how to effectively and responsibly co-create positively in space together, and me not steal her power or not allow her to have her power,
and me not steal hers or not allow her to have her power.
Exactly. And see, in the spiritual practices which I've fought uphill, it's not just about you. It's about all of us. It's about we, not me.
You mean I'm not the center of the universe?
Yes, you are.
The center of my universe?
You are the center of your universe.
But wait. Because I am the center of my universe and you are the center of your universe. But what is it? Is it quantum physics where if I'm over here and I start spinning to the right and you're over there, you're going to start spinning to the right because I'm spinning to the right?
That's spooky action at a distance. And yes, that is kind of the same thing, yeah.
That means I affect you.
But actually, what we're talking about is wave tendencies. See, I have my little bubble with my little waves coming out this way, and you have your little waves coming out this way.
And I can pop your bubble?
No, only if I let you.
Okay.
But what we can do is see where these waves collide right here. That could either be beautiful music or turbulence. Now, what we can do is guide these waves to become beautiful music that we send out into the universe that gets recorded in eternity. Or we can do the turbulence thing, which is just destructive and blah, blah, blah. You know?
Yeah. Yep. And we have chosen
to make beautiful music.
Yes. And to share it with you guys.
And you know who the conductor of that beautiful music is? The center, your soul, the God center.
Mm-hmm.
When you work from that center,
from the heart space,
don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't make a victim.
Right here.
Yep. You cannot go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And don't listen to anybody that tells you you should. Don't make a victim, not even of yourself. That is the one and only sin, people, is making a victim.
Yes. You know, quite honestly, I just have to say, I'm surprised after a 15-minute timeout.
Nah, don't be surprised. They never give up.
Man.
Stupidity never, ever gives up. Okay. Now, Tina, I'm going to end this with you because it's beautiful. Here's the deal. You got strength, and you got the 401. That's stability. You got strength and stability. All right? And that's within you. That's your God center right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to start using it, sister.
Mm-hmm.
I see nothing but beautiful things for you.
I totally agree with her. I totally agree
Just
with
do
her.
you, boo. Spend time with you and spirit. And everything will be just fine. Now we have Melina.
Melina?
And then Liz, and then Nora.
Okay, Melina, are you still here?
You already have it, Tina. All right? What you have to do is when your mind gets into that place where it shouldn't be, that's you giving your power away. Take it back by taking your mind back. You've got this, sister. You have got this. And in a year, I think your whole world's going to be different.
Oh, absolutely. It will be different.
Melina's here. Hey, Melina. Is there anything specific you are looking at? I really have an exciting feeling about 2023. Mm-hmm. Now, I do have some thoughts I'd like to say. Now, we may be seeing some pretty bad things coming around in 2023. But I feel like
the balance there has to be negative in order to be positive. There has to be positive in order to be negative.
Yeah, I think there's going to be some
things,
really bad things.
And quite honestly, things have gotten so far out of balance in this world, in this country. Things have gotten so far out of balance that it is going to look like a clusterfuck. Exploding.
It's already a clusterfuck. Right?
Exploding in order to get things shifted back into balance. And a lot of that is going to start happening this year.
Melina. Okay. For 2023, this is all about faith, guys.
Faith of the mustard seed, that's all it takes.
The faithful will make it.
Yes.
And we have to stick together. Melina, I was single for 7 years, girlfriend. I know that feeling. You get tired of it, but then you're not tired. Oh, look what's falling. Okay, cards are jumping out.
Yeah.
10 of Swords. You're at the end of this cycle. I gotta move down here. That jumped out, but I don't feel like that's just a, hey, it's okay. Hang in there, sister.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
My cards don't usually jump.
Okay. Okay, Neuro. We will see you the next time you come along, or you can contact us on either the Merging of, or Authentically Alice, or Dusk to Dawn, or
Oh, yes.
yeah, there's
I'll tell
several
you what
ways
I'll
to get a
do,
hold of
Narelle.
us.
Since you got to go to sleep, we'll go ahead and throw out a reading for you and just pick it up tomorrow. I'll throw a timestamp in there of when we start it.
Okay.
On the comments, so you can get your reading tomorrow. It'll hopefully be a good Christmas present.
Okay.
Uh-oh, I have a divine soulmate here already on the table.
Oh. Boom. Boom. Okay.
Okay. Melina.
Okay.
Are you giving up on the idea of happiness in a relationship, Melina? Because,
Okay. Okay. All right. Melina?
Uh-oh, she got that look on her face, so I'm gonna go make some coffee.
Okay. All right. So, you're a bit of a stubborn one. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So, let's just look at this roller coaster, okay? I had to chuckle, okay? And I know you heard me. All right. So we have the upside down Six of Swords, which is somebody who's refusing to go into calmer waters. Okay? Then we have the Ten of Wands, which is someone carrying this huge burden that is not all theirs, and they don't want to set it down at the people's feet that it belongs to. And then we have this Four of Cups, which is somebody who is daydreaming, looking for a better, things could be so much better if only. Okay? Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is this person looking at this tree, looking at all of these choices, and having a very hard time figuring out which choice to make. Now, if you look, the pentacles at the bottom of the tree, they're all dirty and dingy, and the ones at the top of the tree are sparkly and shiny, and the sun's glistening off of them, and there's a ladder there at the tree, and this person's sitting there holding their basket, trying to decide if they want to take the time and the effort to climb to the top of the tree to get the good pinnacles, or if they want to stay at the bottom of the tree and just grab one real quick. Okay? Then we have the Knight of Wands upside down, which is somebody who is not really wanting to progress. Okay, the Knight of Wands is the slowest knight in the deck, Alice. Knight of Wands.
What?
Knight of Wands, slowest knight in the deck.
Oh, hell no, that's the second fastest.
Second fastest. Okay, well, he's upside down, so he's sure to heck not
Swords,
moving very
Knight
fast.
Of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and then the Knight of Pentacles.
And then we have this fair Queen of Swords who is standing in her truth, who is looking at her truth, is justicing fairly in her truth.
Did you get the Queen of Swords too?
And then we have this Knight of Swords upside down. Now, the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck.
Yes.
Okay? And it is upside down. So tell me why the fastest moving knight is upside down. Whoops. The fastest moving knight is upside down. And then we have the Eight of Wands.
That's because somebody's doing some shit. Right here. That's action. That's
Uh-huh.
some shitty action.
Okay. And then on the other side of that movement, we finally have the Emperor. Okay? So once you get past all of this fuckery that's going on, this, oh, well, no, I'm going to carry this weight all myself. I'm not going to hand this stuff back to who it belongs to. I'm just going to hold on to it. I can't make a choice. I know I need to move, but I'm not trying to move. She
Oh,
feels like she's
gotcha.
giving up, okay?
No, the autistic child. That I get that.
I have an autistic, he's very sensitive, afraid to have a new relationship. Okay. But he's right here. Your Emperor is right here.
The Emperor will
Okay?
be able to handle an autistic child.
Absolutely. May have an autistic child of his own, actually. That actually may be these two knights right here. Okay?
Mm,
And just because you start a relationship doesn't mean that you have to immediately put your child into it.
mm.
You can get to know a person and vet them out to see if they would be good with your children before you introduce them to your children.
But with autistic child, though, it's kind of hard getting
Right.
out in a way.
Right.
Because they have a certain specific...
I'm pretty certain that there is one trustworthy person who interacts well with her child, okay, that would be able to entertain with him while she was to
Oh, I'm
go
not
on a
saying
date.
there's not. I'm just saying she has a specific set of complications when it comes to the level. It depends on the level of autistic, too, that
Ask
we're dealing
Spirit,
with.
have you asked Spirit to guide the correct person to you?
Well, I'm seeing a
Because
divine
he's here.
soulmate here.
He's here. He's somewhere close in your vicinity. And once you get past all of this, whether it's your self-doubts or the I understand the desire and need to protect your child, that is first and foremost, but you are doing it to the detriment of your own health,
Happiness.
mental health.
Here's the thing. All right. It's not really to the detriment, I would say. But 9 mentally, okay. I was feeling... See, I had a friend named Kim who had an autistic child, Michael. And I was feeling the boy energy, which he, whenever he got excited, could get very destructive. Yeah. So, there's a certain set of circumstances here that I can very much relate to because there are very few people that could handle, you know. But here's the deal, Melina. There is a man present. And there is a 7. Okay, I see you waiting. I see you waiting. But there is a man present that is a divine soulmate. But I feel like you're afraid of embracing the idea of it, possibly because, which that could be the energy of this upside down swords, Knight of Swords. That could be, yeah. You're afraid that something's going to happen.
He's right here. He's right here. He's right on the other side of this. Right on the other side of this.
I will tell you this. Kim passed away. Michael's mother. She had lupus really bad. She had her own things that she was fighting with. And Michael today is still doing very well. And actually, he's he's doing a little bit better because mom's fears actually kept him from realizing
Yep.
a lot of things. So, Melina, what I would like to tell you is it's natural in your situation to be trepidatious about new people. But I would like you to have a little bit of faith in your son. And I know that even though he has a hard time expressing what's inside him, I know you feel it.
Oh, that's interesting that you would say that because this is the Ten of Wands. This is also the ending of the cycle.
Mm-hmm. Michael really blossomed once his mother's fear from her love. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, Melina, you know the signs of abuse. You're in that abusive relationship so you can avoid it in the future.
So I see those red flags ahead of time. You
But
have the ability to bet who you have around your son.
absolutely. But there is somebody out there that is like stability. And I feel like you already know who this is, but you're double. I mean, I feel like you're making towers fall where they shouldn't be.
Oh my god.
Because of this fear.
Alice.
Maybe you ought to let your son vet him.
Alice.
That's my feeling. Oh my god.
Once you stop fighting with yourself, okay?
I said let your son meet him first and see if he likes him. You'd be surprised what autistic kids do.
You have a divine couple. Alice may be onto something. Instead of listening to me and, you know, keeping the person away from your child, perhaps you should let your son meet him. Because your child is so pure in his 9-year-old mental energy that he'll know right off if he likes the person or not.
He won't be acting off of fear, he'll be acting off of truth. Does that make sense?
Hold on. Tina says, I know Melina, she didn't state the question right. She has 2 sons, and he is like a child, but a man, the other son, is very controlling, and right now she would just like to meet someone. Melina said, I thank you.
Well, Melina, you have power, sister. I'm right. And if the other son is very controlling, then this new man might be her answer. Honestly. Because I'm getting a 4 of Wands energy. I'm getting divine soulmate. I'm getting...
And I got a divine couple.
she's got the Emperor and the Empress.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the Emperor and the Empress on the board, that means there's some high energy here.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I will tell you this right now, Melina. God doesn't give special children to just anybody.
Mm-mm.
They are very much here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're one of the greatest gifts, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have one, but I have been exposed and had the ability and blessings to work with many special children.
Mm-hmm.
And the purity of spirit that they have is second to none.
Mm-hmm. Because they're pure. They are pure raw emotion.
They are.
And they will let you know immediately whether something is
They are
good
pure innocence.
and whether something is not right. And they may not be able to put their finger on it. They may not even be able to tell you why they get so upset when somebody walks in the room, but every time they walk in the room, they get upset.
But you can feel it. You can feel it, Melina.
And you pay attention to that.
Yes. But there is a man present, and I feel like you know who he is. And I feel like you should explore that option.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting good feelings here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we have this. My darling Liz, where are you?
Oh, what? Did Liz run away?
I don't know if Liz ran away.
Liz.
There she is.
Okay.
No, Liz doesn't usually run away. Liz usually hangs in.
She said, "Here.
I'm here. We're here too, Liz. Here is the best place to be. Here
So
is where
something that I've noticed
No.
when we stream to Facebook, it gives us 2 hours. At 2 hours, it automatically cuts the video off.
Facebook sucks.
Yeah, but we
know.
all knew that already.
So if y'all are on Facebook at the 2 hour mark, jump onto YouTube.
It's right here. Okay, Liz, was Liz actually wanting a reading?
Liz, yes, about her ex.
About her ex.
Remind us exactly of the question on your ex. Well, actually, you don't have to. It's about an ex, so let's just, that's good enough. We don't need to know more. Okay, there's a 5 cups here right off the bat. There's some regrets. Right. I'm just going to leave that right there because I'm going to say this is a pass card. Oh, there's some pain. Okay, my first impression with all these cards that I have right here is not really a good feeling. But I feel like that there's an end of a cycle going on, and there's some rest time here. Taking some time with spirit, connecting with that divine energy, doing some healing. Now, ouch, ouch, Liz. No. Well, whoever this past person is, happy? No.
Okay. Alright, so Bliss, I've got the Hierophant upside down. This
Ugh.
person actually had you out of your element, okay? Then we've got the Six of Wands. Then we've got the Eight of Wands. But the two cards that drew the most attention from me are the Six of Cups and the Moon. There is something that you are not seeing, okay? And quite honestly, as long as you're still wondering if he's okay, he's still holding on to your energy. And if he's holding on to your energy, how can you move forward into another relationship that is supposed to be a blessing for you if you're still allowing your energy to be with your ex? Do you like to be in this energy, in this upside down, confused, unsure of yourself
That's the unworthy card right there.
energy?
That's the feeling unworthy.
Right. Things are going to progress for you, okay? And it's gonna and it's gonna come fairly quickly. It is, and it's going to be everything that you want. There might be a little bit of work that has all
That's the good news.
relationships are work. All relationships are work, okay? But there might be a little bit of a rough go kind of somewhere in the early beginnings of it. But if you don't let go of this energy, you may as well not even worry at all about this energy. The ability is to be there, okay? What you choose to do with what you're dealing with here in your present decides this.
I feel like she's going back.
That's exactly. But it's this moon card that's upside down. There's something that you're not knowing, something that you're not seeing about this relationship from the past. Yes.
Back because I got the 10, like she's almost over it, and then we have the 9 here, like she's going back and forth. She's almost there, and then she's back, and then she's almost there, and then she's back. Do you know? Does that sound like what's going on here?
Call your power back.
So, here's the deal with energy, because when you have a connection, like I'm seeing here, what happens is one of you guys start feeling better and healing and getting over it, and then the other one starts thinking about the other, and then because of that connection, you kind of go back and forth. Now that connection's there for a reason. A lot of people do cord cutting or whatever, and that works temporarily, but I'm going to tell you, even though you cut cords, they can grow back.
Absolutely. Cutting cords actually can be a bringing your power back, because even if the cords grow back, every time you cut them, it changes the dynamic of the relationship.
Right.
Okay. So Alice chooses not to cut cords. I have cut cords. I have cut cords, and the bitches have grown back I don't know how many times. Okay. And every time I did, it changed the dynamic of the relationship.
I just deal with the dynamic of the relationship. I kind of face it full force, because that changes the dynamic of the relationship as well.
Right.
So whether you do it overtly or directly, it doesn't matter. It's obvious energy that needs to be dealt with. How you choose to do it is up to you, sweetheart. All right? But here's the deal. There's amazing energy on the board. We have stability. We have balance. We have moving on to way bigger and better things. Okay? No, actually, this came out. Let me get it in order. that, and then that, and then that, and then that. All right, so the answer is yes, there is somebody coming in. All right, that is stability. Four of Pentacles. There's King of Pentacles here, or I'm sorry, Four of Wands, which is stability. The four corners of a relationship. All right, and that Chariot is you moving into balance. Now, that King of Pentacles could also be the other half of you, because one of the reasons why we have issues in relationships is because we have issues within ourselves. So, one of the reasons why we have these shitty relationships is so that we can see the issues within ourselves and solve them. And I feel like that's what's going on here. So, Liz, here's the thing. This amazing energy that's in you, I think you're going to realize because you're taking some time out with Spirit. I feel like you've been talking to Spirit and allowing Spirit to come. And that's what's going to help you move through this. And get out of this. And finally put that shit to an end. Alright? Finally put that shit to an end. When you do, it's nothing but up. Whether it's this person in the past or not, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Tina. You do you, boo. You do you in spirit. And the rest of it will come out in the wash. Alright? As soon as you make that divine connection and you realize that Spirit is the one and only twin flame, the rest of it works out. Now, as proof of this, when me and Michael, my twin flame, split up, what did I do?
Put me through hell.
Outside of that.
You trusted.
I did too. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie.
You trusted.
I trusted.
You trusted Spirit.
I trusted Spirit.
Trusted Spirit.
And I did me.
Yep.
And I put my energy into building a future that Spirit said, Alice, you're supposed to be reaching these people.
Mm-hmm. And
Dawn, you're supposed to be reaching these people.
At that point in time, that was when we started the YouTube channel and
what happened as soon as we started doing that?
Within a month, we had half of the viewers that we needed.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah,
but
it was crazy.
No, what happened with the twin flame when I pulled my energy back and started concentrating on what I needed to do? What happened? Every time I turn around,
all hell broke loose.
There he'd be.
Broke loose.
There he'd be.
And I was ducking and rolling and ducking and rolling and hiding and whoo, buddy. I tell you what, in the middle of a twin flame fight is not where you want to be, guys. It totally is not. And I was like, it was, I'm blocking him.
And he only had her number, so he kept going.
And then then he blocked her. And she's like, it's going straight to voicemail. It's going straight to voicemail. Give me your phone. She woke me up one morning at ass crack dark 30, grabbing my phone from my room, from my charger, so that she could call him and scream at him.
Yep, true story. It's crazy energy. You gotta love it.
And I needed to see it. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
How it worked? That's what you need to figure out. Is everything that you're not supposed to do is the stuff that I do, and yet it works. You know. Anyway, my twin flame says, I don't care what people say about her delivery. It's effective. And I wasn't nice. I will tell you that. All right, Amy. Okay. First thing is, if you're here asking us, if you have to ask us how you feel, you're answering your own question.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What
If that man
size?
is not showing you in every way how he feels, you all right. If he's not standing up, you need a walk. End of story. A man who loves you will never make you doubt that.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you, Liz. Thank you, thank you. I hope that helps. You got some beautiful, beautiful energy around you. And let's have a little faith. Little faith in the ability for a spirit to work all the way around in your life. We all need that. Because spirit is always working, bending over backwards, trying to help us out. All we gotta do is learn that beautiful little voice right now. Take that beautiful little voice within us that says, don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't make a victim. And we live from that place. That's when life changes. That's when spirit quits bending over backwards and starts working. Because you let it. True story. Nobody likes to bend over backwards. But spirit never stops. Never stops bending over backwards. Let's let it quit bending over backwards.
Well, you go ahead, because
Well, this
Spirit's got jokes today.
Yeah, spirit is funny. What are you on?
Avy.
Avy?
Yes.
All right, Avy, hang on. Yeah, you are talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, so this relationship has been chaotic. To say the very least. We broke up and what? Yes, Avy, these cards that I just laid out are for you. Okay. Yes, Neuro.
You're all still
Okay.
here.
It's been completely chaotic, okay? You're dealing with a King of Cups who is in reversed energy, which is very, very chaotic. There's possibly been other relationships and etc., etc. Temperance is upside down. That's somebody that's not they're not wanting to find the balance. They're feeding off of the chaoticness. These two cards right here, these are about not being able to make choices. This is somebody who wants their cake and eat it too.
This is a spiritually immature person.
Very, very much so. However,
and I'm not feeling it's them.
No, it's not. This is why I said Spirit's got jokes, but it's quite honestly, not necessarily saying that you need to jump right back into a relationship, because this up here has been some hell. Okay? We got the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is a person who is greedy. Now, they're a very loving person, but they withhold. They withhold their money. They withhold their love. They give just enough to keep you wanting. Okay? To keep you involved. All right? However, this is a victory card.
Are you
okay?
chaotic?
This is the six of Wands.
You got this, sister.
Okay. You are the chaotic one. Okay?
She's saying,
Well,
am
that's
I
what,
the chaotic?
no, you're not the chaotic one. He is the chaotic one. Okay? This, if I'm reading the cards that Spirit sent correctly, okay? This person has pretty much made you feel like you're insane. Okay? Up, down, round and up and down and over here and over there and no, we're gonna break up. No, we're gonna stay together. No, they feed on the drama. Okay, if I'm reading this correctly, Spirit is saying, pull back, withhold some of that energy, and you'll have the victory.
He's playing.
He is. He's
Now,
trying to see what he can get away with.
You being here is part of feeding the chaos. So, yes, in a way, by not being able to pull back, you are kind of the chaos
Mm-hmm.
because it kind of feeds it. It gives him the power to create it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what I would like to see is a new perspective
Mm-hmm.
from you. Good. Okay. Don't talk to him, but you're still connected to him. He's still very much part of your energy,
Mm-hmm.
and he can feel that.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a hard one because we've all been here.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been here.
Mm-hmm.
And Liz, I feel, or Avi, I feel like
Okay.
I feel like that we're missing a perspective on this situation that you're about to see. And when you see it, it's gonna make you move in a different way. It is going to make you understand that something's going out. Okay, this is the 3 of Wands. All right, you notice he's got. This is all about perspective, and this is why I'm saying you need to change your perspective, and I think you're about to get it. This is about a guy looking out into the bay, and we don't know whether his ships are coming in or whether he's going out. All right. Now, the trick about this is a lot of people think, oh, if the ships are going out, I'm losing something.
Except you're sending them out to get filled up, come back.
Exactly. All of these ships that are on that bay are your ships. All right. You're filling them and packing them up with things you don't need anymore. All right. Packing them off to other people who may need them. Still a valuable trait.
Mm-hmm.
The ships that are coming in with things that you need.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he doesn't make you feel guilty. You allow him
Mm-hmm.
to let you feel guilty. And you need to quit that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a new perspective. You're already seeing the manipulation. You're already getting the message. Now you need to act on it. And you need to quit allowing him to play these games. Do you feel like you have a reason to feel guilty? What, is he playing that whole dream come true thing? I can't believe you're doing this. Blah, blah, blah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
co-workers. I got that.
Okay. So this is a right side up King of Cups. Okay. This is a man who takes care of responsibility, who is loving, who is understanding, and who teaches from a point of love. This is a grown-ass boy who throws temper tantrums. Okay?
Which one do we have?
We have the grown-ass boy who throws temper tantrums.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah. Time to move, Liz. All right. Your wishes, your dreams come true. All right. They're knocking at your door. Get on the fucking wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Get on the wheel. Jump. Yeah. You don't need this grown-ass man throwing temper tantrums.
He's not a grown-ass man. He's a grown-ass boy.
Whatever.
Look, if he has ever said, "I'm a grown-ass man," he's trying to convince himself. Okay? That's it. That's all. He's trying to convince himself that he's grown.
Now, what I want you to figure out is why you love this grown-ass boy so much. What part is he feeling in you? Or what is this draw? Because he's there to make you see something about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of time to let go. And let me tell you the magic of letting go. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, he can't manipulate you anymore. Number two, if he's not the one will come in. And number three, well, loneliness, you're never alone, sweetheart. All right? Pretty soon, you'll realize that it's better to be alone than to be with the wrong one.
And learn how to give yourself the love that you're trying to find in someone who is inadequate in giving you what you need.
Be the love you're looking for. Hi,
Hi,
Mom.
Mom. Hi. Say hi. We're on,
Wait, that one's
that's
mine.
coffee.
I think yours is
Yeah.
right there. Yes. So, this is what I'm thinking is that this guy is a lesson on love thyself.
Mm-hmm.
Love thyself, love thy spirit.
But here's the good news. You might be having a little trouble making choices.
Choose you, boo.
However, you are letting go of some fears and regrets, etc., etc. And the Hanged Man, you're getting ready to make some moves. See, the thing about love coming soon, please understand,
love is always around.
Love is always around. And you have to learn how to love yourself and know what makes you feel loved before you can find somebody who is going to love you the way that you need to be loved. In all of these relationships that we have, we find the ones that we don't want to be loved like that. That's not love. That's anything that is conditions is not love. Okay, so spending time with yourself, learning to be able to be with yourself in that loneliness is very empowering because it allows you to become secure in how you feel about yourself, what you expect, how you expect others to treat you, etc., etc. And then you don't end up dealing with these grown-ass boys who don't know anything. They don't want balance. They don't want to have to pick a cup. They don't want to have to pick a pinnacle. They want to be able to have them all. And in the process, they hurt you. Gather your stuff. Gather up your toys. You see he's got all of his stuff in his hands? Gather up your toys. Take that shit home. And there's your victory. Because once you set the limits, he's either going to straighten up and give you what you want,
right?
Or you're going to find somebody who will. You're going to let go of the regrets. Even though you're having a little trouble making choices right now, it's coming. My deck doesn't have it. her deck has a raven sitting over the top of this guy with a coin ready to drop it right between the legs.
Yeah,
Talk about making somebody move.
Odin's coin's about ready to drop on his balls, and that man will come out of that tree, I promise you. Okay, here's the deal. Avie. Yes, yes, and yes. Now, whether it's this man or not, I don't know. Once you do, you boo. And here is why. I feel like a broken record. Do you boo? And the fools will figure themselves out because, you know, you're going to push them off to the side once you do you. Because you're going to be like, once you quit being a fool, maybe you can come back. That's what we need to do. This is this integrity card. This is this integrity card. This is the broken record tonight. Do you boo?
And then you're going to have the Ace of Cups.
Yes.
The Ace of Completion. Well, it's the beginning of an idea, the birth of a new beginning. Okay.
Isn't it funny how quick Spirit will bring that psychic bitch slap once we do us to any fool, even if we're the fool. Don't think that we are beyond that psychic bitch slap. I have had more than my share.
Me too.
Oh, look what's here. Emperor on top of this King of Pentacles. Yes, yes. Now soon.
You don't have to know if he changed right now. If he's still acting childish at work, then he hasn't changed.
No, he hasn't changed. You'll know. Girl, come on. He's still on the page of, he's watching.
And dating somebody at work creates a hostile work environment if things don't work out.
I'd quit and get a new job.
Or transfer to a different location, or...
Yeah, everybody says, but it's a job. Yeah, well, there's a million.
It is a job. It is a job. It is a job. However, your job should not cause you grief. You should, at the very least, be in different departments where you don't have to deal with each other every day.
Or when he does that, I have this bad habit of turning things around. Nora Lee, she's still here. All right, so we need to do her because she was actually before Avie, but I didn't think she was here.
Okay.
I actually pulled the first 3 cards for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she said she was gonna go because she was actually next, but you went into Avie, so I went into Avie too. So, oh, you work close together.
That's why I said it creates a hostile work environment.
Use your tongue.
Yep.
Every time he says something foolish, you make him feel it. Every time he tries to make you feel guilty, you turn that shit around and roll that shit right back uphill. You can do it. You'll shut him up. All right, Norel. Here we go. Okay, why did I do that? Norel's got a handful going on.
Yeah.
She working on some balance. 2 cups. You got nothing to worry about, sister. There's some shit going on all around you, but you got nothing to worry about. I feel like you need to not pay attention to whatever this shit is out here.
Yeah.
And you concentrate on whatever. Or something. It might be, I don't know, somebody's trying to interfere with something here.
There is somebody within your household who is,
I don't know if this household or people.
There is somebody within your household that they're given a really rough time. They are, I feel like it's a teenager or a teenage energy, young adult. Okay. They are learning. Okay. I obey very slowly. But they are learning. Okay. They're not trying to see things for what they really are. It's there. They know it deep down, but they don't want to acknowledge it or admit it. That's in this Temperance card. They are not. They are fighting the balance tooth and nail. If whatever you're doing it right. Because if you stay the course, you're going to have the happy family and the victory. Okay?
I got a little bit of a different picture here.
Yeah.
Now, I felt like there was a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe
Well,
it has something to do with the family dynamic, but what I'm getting here is a soulmate, a partner.
It is. She said it was her partner.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the Two of Cups came out.
Let me show how this is. Okay. This is that King of Cups. We did AV just had this King of Cups. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm feeling like regrets, defensive, that needs to move away from this.
Because she has someone else now.
Okay. But I feel like that this energy is here for some reason. I don't know if you're carrying it or if you have a fear of it going on right now, but we need to move past this energy. Alright? We need to move past this energy really badly. So, whenever you feel like you're in this mindset or fear of blah, 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 we need to change our thinking right away.
Okay.
And you need to...
Oh, hold on. We got...
Oh, yeah.
We got a couple of cards down here. Okay.
This is about having faith in what is. Alright? What is. So... This is about centering yourself in the moment and what is right now with this new person, because I'm getting the Sun at the end of this. I see the Hermit here as well. So I feel like you have an intuition. Your intuition is telling you exactly what you need to know.
Okay. So basically what you're saying is this person who is not learning or is learning very slowly, this is you. Okay? If your so-called partner is nasty and you have fear of what your partner does, how many red flags is that you shouldn't be there? Okay? This not wanting to balance. The truth is there, but you're not wanting to look at it yet.
She's stuck in a cycle. Look. With that wheel showing up like this, she keeps putting herself in the cycle because of that fear.
So I picked 2 cards up off of the floor because Spirit likes to throw my cards off of onto the floor. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. So you have 2 relationships going at the same time? Is that what I'm reading? I want this other one to work. Because there's a tower that's getting ready to fall that you are trying to hold together for some reason.
He has all my interests. Okay, is this related to financial? Because I'm not seeing the 7 of Swords show up here.
Yes, it's related to financial.
Yes. 10 times. 7 of Pentacles. Alright. So this so-called partner is nasty.
Okay.
I kind of feel like there's some kind of misunderstanding going on here. But here's the thing. We need to quit carrying around this energy. Alright? Because there's some kind of cycle that you're putting yourself on with these regrets and fears. As
Well,
you
can't move
go
forward.
into the new cycle,
You're
it's
still
like,
holding the baggage of the old cycle, which creates the same cycle.
right. But see, you have all the hopes and dreams and well wishes of starting something new again. But then this comes up. And this is what started it. Do you see? We have a 4 and a 5. We go from a 5 to a 4. Right, there's a cycle going on here. You do need to escape. I agree with that. And here's the deal. You know, sometimes you just need to do you, boo, because I was in the same kind of situation where my partner kind of went crazy, got a little nasty, and...
Is that when you showed up at my house?
No, that was here recently. And he was basically, yeah, a lot of stability, but, you know, I had to move through that idea that I depended on him for stability, and what happened? Spirit showed up every time we needed it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Spirit still shows up every time we need it.
Spirit still shows up every time we need it. But I had to do me.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the ongoing thing. Do you, boo. Alright, if you feel like... Well, you know, having 2 men might be the problem.
She doesn't.
We need to end one thing before we go into another one.
Hold on. Every time I suggest things blow up,
They need to blow up.
The same thing as what I went through with my ex-husband. Okay, so you are being financially controlled. Is that correct?
She needs to break free of that.
And you You are scared to be left with nothing. You're scared to give up what you have for the possibility of something better. Sorry. Is that what I'm hearing?
I think you need that one.
Is that what I'm hearing you say? You are scared to give up what you have for fear of not having anything at all. I haven't got to at the moment. I'm just chatting to one, but I want him. Okay. So if you are with one person and you are talking to someone else, you have mentally checked out of the relationship. However, you are still physically with the person. That is, you have two men because you're mentally attached to one and physically attached to the other. Okay?
We need to clean up the house, Ladybug. We do.
Yes. And perhaps
I think we need to spend some time.
you need to figure out why you are so willing to be treated in a way that you don't feel you deserve just to have financial security.
I think she needs to figure out why, if she's in this cycle, why she's jumping from one man to the next instead of dealing with herself. That's where I think we ought to.
I don't have no energy with the one I've lived with for 8 years.
Yeah, that kind of. I mean.
So
this is the cycle that I'm getting is
insecure. You're afraid of insecurity.
Yeah.
So were you?
She has insecurity, and that's why she's jumping.
That is your homework. Okay, that right there is your homework. Why do you feel so insecure that you have to rely on somebody else for security?
Well, not only that, but for your value.
Yes.
That's the thing, once you realize, all right, I spent 7 years alone. Was it lonely? Yeah. Did it suck? Actually, no. Yes and no. Because I learned a lot about what I'm able to do. Without anybody else there. I learned a lot about my strengths. I learned a lot about who I am that I otherwise would not have learned. And I feel like a lot of people need to take that time alone, because if you are not able to be alone, you are not able to be in a successful relationship. If you are not secure enough with yourself to be okay alone, you're not secure enough to be in a relationship. And what's going to happen is you're going to go into a relationship because of that insecurity, and it's going to cause pain and heartache to the other person and karma. And then you're going to get on this wheel, and you're going to start that cycle again. Because we don't know our own value. Because we don't understand that we are worth better than that.
Page of Swords. This person is beginning to speak their truth. So first things first, you have to be honest with yourself. Now comes the time where you start picking yourself apart and realizing what makes you tick the way that you tick, and how to change the ticks that you don't like that keep you in situations that you're not happy with. What makes you tick with that insecurity so much so that you would stay in a relationship where you're not happy for 8 years?
You could be perfect for Elaine. You could be so perfect for Elaine. Elaine would be perfect for you. Because she finds those ticks.
She does.
Well, actually, she helps you find your own tics. Feel like this came from a family dynamic again, like it always does.
Always does.
From childhood. These insecurities, I had them too.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, if anybody should not have insecurities, it should have been me. Because I was one of those kids that could do anything, and I'm still one of those kids. I don't know if I can do it, and then I turn around and try it the first time, it's perfect,
Mm-hmm.
So I had no reason to have insecurities outside of the mind monsters from the way I was taught to think as a child.
Mm-hmm. But those mind monsters, the way you were taught to think as a child, can become huge insecurities.
They can. But they're false.
Mm-hmm.
They're fake. There's no reason to be there. And the only reason that I kind of got over those type of insecurities was seeing how truly blessed I was with my abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I still have things I don't even know I can do. And I feel like that in a way was an insecurity because I didn't know what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of feel that
you were also denying what you knew you meant to do.
Yeah, well, I didn't want the responsibility with all the heartache and all the...
But
I was dealing with my own at the time, too.
Right,
so.
as long as you didn't accept who you were,
No,
you
it's not that I didn't accept who I was. I just didn't want to come out yet about it. I mean, I was around the edges. I was helping people, but I wasn't ready to say, hey, here I am. Because I was dealing still with my own shit. But then, as I did come out in it, what happened? I was faced with everything that I was dealing with in the people that I was helping.
That's a healer. You go through the bullshit.
Yes.
You go through the bullshit in order that you can hold other people's hands and allow them to walk the same steps.
Yeah, but I think it was more like I was dealing with people with the same issues that I was going through, and as I was helping them and
you were
seeing
healing yourself.
Right, I was having to take my own advice, and I was seeing my own answers through helping others. I think, and that's the beauty of it. I didn't want to do it, but that was the key to,
I think,
fixing my issues. So those things that we don't want to do are usually the ones that we have to do. And that's what I mean, Norel. If you have to do those things, you don't want to, because that's usually the right thing to do. And I'm going to say one thing. Don't go into a new relationship without, because it's not fair to the new person. At all. It's not fair to you, and it's not fair to the old person. And it causes some shit. So I say when we check out a relationship, we ought to check out our relationship. Be honest. But yeah, Norel, I knew I was feeling some shit with your energy. I'm sorry, honey. But yeah, this is a recurring cycle, probably because of those insecurities, sweetheart.
That's what this card is. Okay? And it was right by this card. Okay? This is a relationship. This is codependency. This is insecurities. This is addictions. Addictions are not just drugs and alcohol.
They could be people in love.
They could be financial. They could be food. They could be let's see. There's all kinds of addictions. All right? There's all kinds of addictions. This is the relationship that you're in now. You're starting to wake up. Right here. Oops, this card. This card right here. This Hierophant is upside down. There's still things that you're not quite ready to look at within yourself. You're getting there. You're getting there. And justice is coming. Justice is coming. You're starting to walk away from things. Starting to walk away. You're starting to let things go.
Justice is
But
freedom.
you came here because you had questions. You wanted confirmation for. You just got your confirmation, and now you know where you need to begin to do your work.
Because until you're okay inside, it doesn't matter what men you have, they will not fill that space. Only you can do that, sister.
Okay.
You and spirit. And let me tell you what, speaking of addictions, I just tried that green bean casserole. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a good thing.
You did good.
All right.
Insecurity. Okay, I'm
Narelle
not getting any more.
Yeah, Narelle hasn't said
Has she
anything
checked
else. You don't think so? It's fine.
Yeah, that issue, yeah. And see, those are some of the things that we have to deal with within ourselves that we don't realize that when we go into another relationship, if we don't deal with that with ourselves,
yes, if we haven't
it's
cleared
going to be
out,
yep, cause the same kind of problem.
Somebody else can't fix you. You have
and
to
that's
do the
not
work yourself.
A problem with the men. That's the problem with us. I mean, the men usually have a problem because the problem within ourselves draws that kind of man.
It's same vice versa. Same vice versa, because it's an energy frequency.
Right. It's a balancing.
We draw in the frequency that we are. So therefore,
well,
the problems that we have,
not necessarily what we are, but what we need,
or what they need.
Or it's a balancing. It's a beautiful dance, actually. I mean, nothing is by mistake.
It's so much drama. Because it's so much drama.
That's because we haven't learned to learn from love yet.
Yeah.
So we can only learn from chaos and pain. That's our choice because we don't learn the lessons of love. And the first one is love thyself. Yes. Honor thyself. Honor thy spirit.
Yes. Alrighty. Do we have anybody else here that would like a reading?
I think we only have 3 viewers left, so.
Yeah, one on Facebook.
We're about to wrap it up if no one steps up.
Yeah, looks like our Facebook viewer left as well.
Alright. Norelle?
Yeah.
Good luck to you, honey.
Yep. Alrighty.
What do we have? No, we have 4. Somebody just came back on.
Okay. Welcome.
And I do say, you guys, with these insecurity issues, there are people out there that are fully focused and specializing in that kind of thing. And they are very good at it. Elaine McNaughton is one of them.
Absolutely.
She's worked with me. She's worked with Dawn. She's worked with quite a few of my friends.
Yes. And I send a lot of people her way. She has a shop on Etsy.
She and Carrie's got her jewelry on there too.
They've got 2 different businesses, I believe.
Yes.
I believe. Carrie does jewelry. And Elaine, paradigm shift technique.
Amazing. She's amazing. She is amazing at getting into the wee parts of you that are helping you get into the wee parts of you that you don't quite understand. And kind of, giving you a perspective to help you turn that weakness into a strength.
Yes.
She's very good at that.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Let me do a refresh, because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any new comments.
But that integrity card,
Mm-hmm.
that's full on this energy of, you know, do you, boo? Do you, boo?
Mm-hmm.
Concentrate on you in spirit, and that's the overall message I'm getting.
Did we miss a couple?
But we have...
No. We're still with insecurity. Is our last comment. Okay.
Now all the YouTube comments will dump as well, and this is what I was dealing with
The other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why Mike had 2 phones.
Yeah. Okay. Look, what better card to end on? The sun. Everything is gonna be okay. Yes, everything is gonna work out divinely.
It's all right. You know what's going through my head right now is Bob Marley.
Yeah.
3 Little Birds.
What 3 little words? Bob Marley had
3 Little Birds.
3 Little Birds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Song 3 Little Birds. So, everybody go and look up 3 Little Birds. There's a victory card right here.
Nice. You like victory cards?
Yes, we do.
You like victory cards? Oh, my nose is itching.
My ending message is love will set you free.
Mm-hmm.
Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Starts out with a 9. Here's that cup of love. And it's a knight. That's action. Be the love you are looking for. And there's the high priestess. And you will be blessed. Alright? You do you, boo.
Hi, ladies.
Zimbabwe.
You missed us on YouTube.
Did I miss you on YouTube? I haven't been on YouTube that much. I've been kind of shitting and getting. It is the holiday season.
Yes, it is.
But, you know, I'm kind of with BB Winans.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one. My Christmas prayer. That's my wish for everybody. Go look it up, guys. All right, we are going to sign off for the night. Zimbabwe, I think we missed you too. I'm sorry, but we've been on for a little while. 2 hours and almost 3 hours now.
Mm-hmm.
I think you missed us. So we are going to sign off. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes.
I hope that the holiday brings you peace and joy. And spirit strengthens you within yourself.
Absolutely.
And allows you to see how powerful and magnificent and amazing you are. And that's my Christmas wish for you. All right.
Yes.
Blessed be.
Be blessed.
Namaste.